Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm UncleLander and this is Gran Turismo 2 60 FPS PAL version GT mode of the game. On the last episode we have managed to discuss a little bit of the rewards when it comes to the licenses, and we also managed to test every single of the cars that we have so far gathered. On today's episode we're gonna do the entire Sunday Cup with the Mazda RX-7 Infinity 3. I already have this car picked up. Basically, like I said, best car in my opinion when it comes to power to weight ratio. And there we go, Sunday Cup. We're on the first race, being on Tahiti Road. Let's go. The Sunday Cup, the only thing that I can say is that it's very basic. You're not really gonna have that much of a problem winning those races if you just basically learn the tracks, you learn the lines, and if you use the manual gearbox, the proper shifting. So let's go, Tahiti Road, the first track of the Sunday Cup. It's a silly place. It's a very silly place, yes. All the silliness. Also, this video is live recorded on Twitch. Twitch.tv/UncleLander. Links in the description. Also, I have noticed something very curious. Excuse me for a second. We got technical difficulties over here. There we go. That should do it. I think my game wasn't running on increased. Yep. I have forgot to increase the maximum power that the game can use while racing. That is my bad. My apologies. Forgot to increase the CPU power on the emulator from 100 to 200% to make the 50-60 FPS adjustment to work properly with the game. To 170 kilometers an hour. I think I will be able to squeeze 200 on this straight. A little bit of understeering. I also have noticed that my controller is visible, but if it doesn't disturb anybody, I'm gonna keep that thing. Well, I'm smoking them because, well, these guys that are behind me, they're currently K cars and maybe a compact car. All of them, they do not even squeeze a solid 100 brake horsepower. I have 212. Actually, let's do this. Don't like this corner in the Tahiti Road? That's how you can cheese it. Just a little bit of wall grinding. And just like that, we got our very first race won against Volkswagen Lippo, Suzuki Wagon RRR, Nissan Micra SR, Subaru Vivio, and Honda Logo. And as a reward, we are getting 3,000 credits. Time to continue on with the second race, which is gonna happen in a track that we're gonna definitely visit more than once until we're gonna get until we're gonna drive it with our eyes blind, or with the blindfold. It's actually not High Speed Ring, it's a third race, but next race in the High Speed Ring. Actually, one thing that's worth noticing is that there's a typo in this version of the game. As we can see, it says High Speed Link, while the actual name of the track is High Speed Ring. The only links that you guys need are down below in the description and down below in the pinned comment. Haha! I'm smart. Or at least I'd like to think that. Anyway, we got more competitive cars right now. With Honda Integra at front and Fiat Coupe. Also, I can see the Toyota RS200 and Nissan 180SX and Mitsubishi FTO. All of those cars have a fair chance of actually overtaking me during this race, because they're essentially much more powerful. They're either lighter, or they even have more power than me. Well, you're right, Jeremy. It's a Sunday Cup, and it is indeed Sunday as well. How fitting. And on the second place was Fiat Coupe. On the third was actually Nissan 200SX. On the fourth was Honda Integra Type R. On the fifth, Toyota Alceta RS200. And on the sixth, FTO GP version R. Now we have 8,000 credits. I was thinking maybe I should give myself a try on the Red Rock Valley, and if I'm gonna fail, it's gonna be a good opportunity to start modifying the car, even if by a little bit. There are very few quick upgrades that you can do to your car to make it ever so faster for cheap. So let's see how the Red Rock Valley is gonna how we gonna perform at the Red Rock Valley. and with significantly more advanced competitors, with Ford Mustang at the front. On the very far front we see Audi DT, but it definitely cannot squeeze enough speed to be in any way more competitive. And there's a Plymouth PT Spider moving on out the front, but he took the very wide outside, therefore he just lost his position. And with us in the first place, we can just drive through, of course remembering not to go into the gravel like I just did. I'm gonna be honest, I'm quite more used to driving much faster cars than this. But you have to start with something. Sure, I could bring any of the cars that I have won during licenses for the first starting races, but it would not be fun. Here, at least it's a fair challenge. And right behind us, there's a Subaru SVX. The only Subaru in this game that only has 4 gears. Ooh, okay, that was very bad. That was very bad. And I will 100% agree with that. PT Spider is actually moving on to the 2nd place now. But is he gonna have enough grip? He will not. He definitely went on the outside. Now he's probably anywhere between 4th and the 5th place. And across the line to finish the Sunday Cup. On the 2nd place, Subaru SVX, Plymouth PT Spider on the 3rd, Audi S3 on the 4th, Audi TT on the 5th, and Mustang GT on the 6th place. Sadly, for Sunday and Clubman Cups, we are not gonna get any cars as a reward. You only get money over here. But we got 13k, which is more than enough to buy a significant amount of upgrades. Or so I hope. And that, with this, we can summarize the Sunday Cup as being very easily beaten. Sunday Cup is basically an entrance for people who either never had a racing car, never driven a car in the racing game, and they want to test the abilities of the car that they currently own. And this is exactly what it did. We can definitely beat those races. There are still plenty of championships ahead of us. People of Twitch, we are still going to continue with the stream, but people of YouTube, this is going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, ring the bell, snapping a like, leaving a comment, all the good algorithm stuff. Links for all my socials can be found in the description below and in the panels, not in the panels, but in the pinned comment down below. Thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys on the next one.